You actually heard the mayor say, and she was very clear, if you do not get off the streets by 9 o'clock tonight, you will be locked up, you will be arrested.
And you can see some of the damage right here. This is just a small section of what we've been seeing play out as police violently have clashed at times with protesters over the last 6.5 hours. We're not alone here in Chicago. This is happening around the country. The crowd today downtown estimated in the thousands. David Brown just now wouldn't put an estimate on how many arrests happened today. But Tia, you were out there last night. Can you contrast what it looks like out here tonight compared to what you saw last night?
Well, it started up very peaceful when I was out there yesterday, Friday night at around 5. But as the night grew longer, just similar to like you see right there, we noticed that the initial protesters were gone and it was a totally new crowd. And that crowd, very intense in the faces at times of police officers. And we watched this type of activity happen today. You see those people right on top of a CPD squad car. You can see the window smashed out. That car is absolutely destroyed. And so the question has become, Anthony, because we have seen these protests around the country, people saying that they are trying to remember the life of Mr. George Floyd. And even the mayor saying, how can you remember someone's life in this way by having these violent protests? But what I can say from being out there last night, we watched it turn peaceful and then we watched it turn into absolute violence. And this is a live picture that we're seeing right now from earlier of a police car that was set on fire. So that was earlier in the day when a Chicago police car was set on fire. I mean, I don't know about you, Anthony, but in my day, I've never seen protests like this in the city of Chicago.
I was out in the crowds and protests following the Laquan McDonald video release, and it was nothing compared to what we are seeing in downtown Chicago tonight. Again, if you are just joining us, the mayor and the superintendent just now announcing a 9 p.m. through 6 a.m. curfew until further notice. If you're watching this and you're outside right